Jason and Eli again, and we're doing some reading of Tsephanyah. We're doing some proofreading for the Open Source Bible Project, and we're doing it a little quietly because everybody around us is sleeping. So we're going to try to get this done and get this out of the way. Are you ready, Eli?
Yep.
Okay.
Capital the word of Yahuwah, which came to capital Zephaniah, son of capital Cushi, comma, son of capital Gedaliah with a funky D, comma, son of capital Amriah, comma, son of capital Kizekiah with a funky H, comma.
Oh yeah, the funky H, got it.
In the days of capital Yoshiyahu, son of capital Ammon, comma, son of capital Yahudah, sovereign of capital Yahudah, a funky D, period.
Okay.
Quotes, capital I shall snatch away all from the face of the earth, comma, quotes, declares Yahuwah, space dash. Quotes, capital I snatch away man and beast, comma, capital I snatch away the birds of the Shamaim, comma, and the fish of the sea, comma, and the stumbling dash blocks, comma, with the wicked when I shall.
With the wicked, comma?
With the wicked, comma, when capital I shall cut off man from the face of the earth, comma, quotes, declares Yahuwah, period. Quotes, capital and capital I shall stretch out capital my hand against capital Yahudah, the funky D, comma, and against all the inhabitants of capital Jerusalem, comma, and cut off every trace of capital Baal with apostrophe in the two A's from this place, comma, the names of the idolatrous priests, comma, with the Kohanim, comma, and those bowing down to the host of the Shamaim on the house dash tops, comma, and those bowing themselves, comma, swearing by Yahuwah and swearing by Malcolm, capital Malcolm, semicolon, and those who turn away from following Yahuwah, comma, and who have not sought Yahuwah or inquired of capital him, period, quotes, capital hush, exclamation mark, in the presence of the capital
Is in capitalized?
No.
Okay.
That's weird.
It says capital hush and then an exclamation point in efficient.
Yeah.
It's more grammatical crap. Not working.
In the presence of the capital Adon with a funky D, Yahuwah, period. Capital for the day of Yahuwah is near, comma, for Yahuwah has prepared a slaughter, comma, capital he has Kodosh, capital his, invited ones, period. Quotes, capital and it shall be.
I don't know quotes. So it's quotes and okay.
It shall be, comma, in the
Go back to okay.
it shall be, comma, in the day of the slaughter of Yahuwah, comma, the capital I shall punish the rulers and the sons of the sovereign.
I shall punish the rulers, okay.
And the sons of the sovereign, comma, and all such as are clad in foreign garments, period. Quotes, capital and capital I shall punish on that day all who leap over the threshold, comma, who fill their master apostrophe houses with violence and deceit, comma, or period. Quotes, capital and on that day there shall be, comma, quotes, declares Yahuwah, comma, quotes, the sound of a cry from the capital fish, capital Yet, comma, and of a howling from the capital snake, capital Porta, comma, and of a great crashing from the hills, period. Quotes, capital howl, comma, you inhabitants of capital Maktesh, with funky K and funky T.
M-A-K-T-E-S-H.
Yeah, with funky K and funky T, comma, for all the merchant people shall be silenced, comma, all those weighing out silver shall be cut off, period. Quotes, capital and at that time it shall be, comma, the capital I search, capital
I search?
That capital I search, capital Jerusalem with lamps and punish the men who are settled on their dregs, comma, who say in their heart, comma, quote, or comma, quote, Yahuwah does no good, comma, nor does he eat, capital he evil, comma, quote, or period.
Nor does he evil.
Nor does he evil, capital he evil, period, quote.
Period, quote?
Yeah.
Hold on. A single quote or multiple?
Verse 13.
Here.
Period, quote. Quotes, capital, and their wealth shall become plunder, comma, and their houses laid waste, period. Capital, and they shall build houses, but not inhabit them, comma, and they shall plant
Yeah, period. That's the. They shall plant vineyards. Let's finish that one.
but not drink their wine, period.
Hold on. Plant vineyards, and they.
And they plant vineyards, but not drink their wine.
Okay, this is really
Period. Quote.
smoted. Okay, so. But they. Okay, so check this out. This is what he has. Shall plant vineyards, and they shall plant vineyards.
Not drink their wine. Hold on, just the other day have a period after?
No, that they has a period right
Or
there.
just the other day?
What do you mean?
Because they just repeat themselves.
Right. So what does it say?
So.
And they shall plant vineyards. So I'll take. Hold on. Let me get this all set up. Alright, they shall plant vineyards. Okay, paste. And they shall plant vineyards. Oh, and they shall. And they shall. Okay, what does it say?
And they shall plant vineyards, but not drink their wine.
But not drink their wine.
Period.
Okay, and they shall. Alright, let me do this real quick. What does it say? And they shall what?
They shall.
And they shall
And they shall plant vineyards, but not drink their wine.
plant vineyards. But not drink wine?
But not drink their wine.
But not drink their wine. And then what period? Quotes? Quotes?
Quotes.
Alright. Hold on. Please check full verse out. Okay. That was what?
13.
Okay.
Now we're on 14.
Yep.
Capital, near is the great day of Yahuwah, comma, near and hurrying greatly, comma, the noise of the day of Yahuwah, period.
Period?
Yeah.
The day of Yahuwah, period. Okay, so what is it? The day of
Yahuwah, period.
the day of Yahuwah. Noise of. I didn't do this one, so hold on. Of the day of Yahuwah. Y-H. Come. What is it? The day of Yahuwah.
Period.
Period. Then what?
Let.
The mighty men.
Capital, let the mighty man cry bitterly. Man, then bitterly cry out.
Okay.
Exclamation mark.
Exclamation mark. Okay. All right. Next.
Capital, that day is a day of wrath, comma, a day of distress and trouble, comma, a day of waste and ruin, comma, a day of darkness and gloominess, comma, a day of clouds, comma, dense clouds, period, comma, a day of ram, apostrophe s, horn, and alarm, space, dash, space, against the walled cities and against the corner towers, period. Quotes, capital and capital I.
117.
Yep.
Yeah, this isn't as bad as the last one. It's getting better though, maybe. Alright, so 17 quotes. And I shall.
Capital I shall bring distress on men,
Comma.
and they shall walk like blind men, space dash space, because they have sinned against Yahuwah, comma, and their blood shall be poured out like dust, and their flesh like dung, period, quotes. Capital, neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of wrath of Yahuwah.
Day of the wrath.
Of the wrath of Yahuwah, period. Capital, and by the fire of capital his jealousy all the earth shall be consumed, comma, for capital he makes a sudden end of all those who dwell in the earth, period.
Make sure it's a period. Okay, next.
Okay.
Hold on, let me stick this over here for the editing team. 2. Alright. And how many verses were that?
We have.
This is 15. Alright. Let's do it. Yep.
Capital, gather together, comma, gather together, comma, capital O nation without a shame, comma. Before the decree is born, space dash space, the day shall pass on like chaff, space dash space, before the burning wrath of Yahuwah comes upon you, comma, before the day of your wrath the day of wrath of Yahuwah comes upon you, exclamation mark. Capital, seek Yahuwah, comma, all you meek ones of the earth, comma, who have done capital his right dash capital right dash capital ruin, comma, or period, yeah. Capital seek righteousness, comma, seek meekness, comma, if so be that you are hidden in the day of wrath of Yahuwah, period. Capital 4, capital Azza is abandoned, and capital Ashkelon laid waste, comma. Capital Ashdod, the funky D, is driven out at noonday, and
just a funky D on Ashdod?
Yeah.
Okay.
And capital Ekron is uprooted, period.
Well, it's driven out at noonday, and capital Ekron is uprooted?
Yep, period.
Okay.
Capital Woe to the inhabitants of the sea coast, comma, the nation of the Carathites, with a funky E, exclamation mark. Capital the word of Yahuwah is against you, comma, capital O, capital Canal, apostrophe between the two A's, comma, land of the capital Pelashites, comma, quotes, capital and, capital I shall destroy you, comma, so that there is no inhabitant, period, quotes, capital and, the sea coast shall be pastures, comma, shepherds, apostrophe, meadows and enclosures for flocks, period.
Shepherds don't have a comma or anything? Shepherds?
No, shepherds apostrophe.
Huh.
Serious have something?
No. But he's talking about the seacoast should be pastures, shepherds, meadows, and enclosures.
It's just missing the Oxford comma.
They missed it.
Yep.
Okay.
Capital and the coast shall be for the remnant of the house of capital Yehuda, the funky D, period. Capital they shall feed their flocks on it, comma. At evening they lie down in the house of capital Ashkelon, comma. For Yahuwah, or period, sorry. Capital 4, Yahuwah, their capital Elohim, shall visit them and turn back their captivity, period. Quotes, capital I have heard the reproach of capital Moab, the apostrophe in the O and the A, and the funky B, comma, and the revilings of the children of capital Ammon, comma, with which they have reproached my people, comma, and exalt themselves before their borders, period.
Against their borders?
Against their borders, period.
Okay.
Quotes, capital therefore, comma, as capital I live, comma, quotes, declares Yahuwah of hosts, comma, the capital Elohim of capital Yisrael, apostrophe in the A and the E and the funky E, comma, quotes, capital Moab, with apostrophe in the O and the A with a funky B, shall be like capital Sodom with a funky D, comma, and the children of capital Ammon like capital Morah, space dash space, a possession for weeds and a pit of salt, comma, and a waste forever, comma, the remnants of capital my people plunder them, comma, and the rest of capital my nation possess them, period, quotes. Capital this is what they get for their pride, comma, because they have reproached and exalted themselves against the people of Yahuwah of hosts, period. Yahuwah shall be awesome to them, comma, for capital he shall make all the mighty ones of the earth to shrivel, comma, while all the coastlands of the nations bow down to capital him, comma, each one from his place, period. Quotes, capital U too, comma, capital O, capital Cushites, comma, are to be slain by capital my sword, period, quotes. Capital and he shall stretch out capital his hand against the north, comma, and destroy capital Ashur, comma, and make capital Nineveh with a funky H, or funky E, a waste, comma, as dry as a wilderness, period. Capital and droves shall lie down her midst, comma, every beast of the nation, comma, both pelican and
of the nation,
comma, both pelican and bittern lodge in the tops of her columns, comma, a voice singing at the window, comma, ruin be at the threshold, comma, for the cedar work is exposed, period. Capital this is the exultant city that is dwelling in safety, comma, that said in her heart, comma, quotes, capital I am it, comma, and there is none but me, period, quotes. Capital house she has become a waste, comma, a place for beasts to lie down, exclamation mark, capital everyone who passes by her whistles and shakes his fist, period. Were there any errors?
No. We made it. That was the first one we've ever had that he didn't have. Hold on. Alright, that's what happens when you squish your dog between the chair, a dog of many. Okay, so now we're on to 3. No errors. I gotta put that into the other one. No errors. That's the first one we ever had.
Congratulations.
Yep, no errors. No errors. I don't think we've ever had one that has ever of anyone's proofing that has ever been perfect.
I don't think so.
Jade was the very first one. Okay, that's amazing. Okay, here we go.
Actually, there might have been a few of Mom's.
You think?
Genesis.
Alright, here we go.
Capital woe to her who is rebellious and defiled, comma, the oppressing city, exclamation mark. Capital she did not obey the voice, comma, she did not accept instruction, comma, she did not trust in Yahuwah, comma, she did not draw near to her capital Elohim, period. Capital her rulers in her midst are roaring lions, comma, her judges are evening wolves, comma, they shall leave no bone until morning, period. Capital Her, Nebula, Washington, two eyes, and the funky bee are reckless, comma. Treacherous men, comma, or period. Capital Her, Kohanim have profaned the capital Mishkan, comma. They have done violence to the capital Torah, period. Capital Yahuwah is righteous and remits, comma. Capital He does no unrighteousness, period. Capital morning by morning, capital He brings capital His.
Wait, morning by morning, comma?
No.
Morning by morning, He?
Capital He.
Okay.
Brings his right, capital right, dash, capital ruling, to light, comma. It has not been lacking, comma, yet the unrighteous one knows no shame, period. Quotes, capital I have cut off nations, comma. Their corner towers are in ruins, period. Capital I have made their streets deserted, comma, with no one passing by, period. Capital their cities are destroyed, comma, without man, comma, without inhabitant, period. Quote, capital I have said, comma, quote, capital only revere, capital me, comma, except destruction, period, quote, capital and her dwelling would not be cut off, comma, and all that capital I have appointed for her, period. Capital but they rose up early, comma, they corrupted all their deeds, period. Quotes, capital therefore, wait for me, capital me, comma, quotes, declares Yahuwah, comma, quotes, until the day, capital I, rise up for plunder, period. Capital 4, capital my judgment is to gather nations, comma, to assemble rains, comma, to pour out on them, capital my rage, comma, all my burning wrath, period. Capital 4, by the fire of capital my jealousy, all the earth shall be consumed, period. Quotes, capital 4, then capital I shall turn to the peoples, shall turn unto the peoples a clean lip, comma, so that they all call on the capital name of Yahuwah, comma, to serve capital him with one shoulder, period. Quotes, capital from beyond the rivers of capital Cush, my worshippers, comma, the daughter of my capital my dispersed ones, comma, shall bring capital my offering, period. Quotes, capital in that day you shall not be put to shame for any of your deeds in which you have transgressed against capital me, comma, for then capital I shall remove from your midst your proud exulting ones, comma, and you shall no more be haughty in capital my Kodesh mountain, period. Quotes, capital but.
Hold on just a second. Where did Kate go? Alright, so there. Let's continue.
12. Quotes, capital but, capital I, shall leave in your midst an oppressed and poor people, comma, and they shall trust in the capital name of Yahuwah, period. Quotes, capital the remnant of capital Yisrael, apostrophe in the A and the E, and the funky E, shall do no unrighteousness and speak no falsehood, comma, nor is a tongue of deceit found in their mouth, period. Capital 4, they shall feed their flocks and lie down, comma, with none to frighten them, period. Quotes. Capital shout for joy, comma, capital O daughter of Zion, capital Zion, exclamation mark, capital shout, comma, capital O, capital Yisrael, apostrophe in the A and the E, and the funky E, exclamation mark, capital be glad and rejoice with all your heart, comma, capital O daughter of capital Jerusalem, exclamation mark, Yahuwah has turned aside your judgments, period, capital He has faced your enemy, period, capital D, capital sovereign of capital Yisrael, apostrophe in the A and the E, and the funky E, comma.
I don't have funky E on Yisrael. Backwards as well. Israel needs funky E. Israel needs funky E.
Israel, comma.
Hold on. Where's that? What verse?
15.
15. Israel, funky E, comma. Yep, Yahuwah.
Yahuwah, comma, is in your midst, period. Capital no longer need you fear evil, period. Capital in that day it shall be said to capital Jerusalem, comma, quote, capital do not fear, comma, capital Zion, comma, do not let your hands be weak, period. Quotes, capital Yahuwah, your, capital Elohim.
Wait, our Elohim?
Your.
Your? It's not our?
No.
17.
Yeah. That's what?
Yeah. You are? Okay. Okay. Alright. So, wife is letting the cow out. Okay, what is this one? What's wrong with this one? This one's a little wacky.
Your, not
Oh, yeah. Where's that? What's the actual thing?
17.
Mine's, I can see it.
Quotes,
Quotes.
Yahuwah,
Quotes.
your.
Yahuwah?
Mm-hmm.
H-W-H what?
Your.
Your?
Capital Elohim.
Your capital Elohim? Elohim. Okay. Spell it E-L-O-H-I-Y-M?
There's no what.
No, Elohim.
It's Elohim.
Okay, I got it. Okay, yeah, I'm going back to everything. 17, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Quote, capital Yahuwah, your capital Elohim, in your midst, comma, is mighty to save, period. Capital He rejoices over you with joy, comma, he is silent, in capital his love, comma, capital He rejoices over you with singing, period. Quotes, capital I shall gather those who grieve about the appointed place, comma, who are among you, comma, to whom its reproach is a burden, period. Quotes, capital C, comma, capital I am dealing with all those afflicting you at that time, period. The land, capital I, shall save the lame, comma, and gather those who were cast out, period. Capital N, capital I, shall give them for a praise and for a name in all the earth where they were put to shame, period. Quote, capital at that time, capital I, shall bring you in, comma, even at the time, capital I, gather you, comma, for capital I shall give you for a name, comma, and for a praise, comma, among all the peoples of the earth, comma, when capital I turn back your captivity before your eyes, comma, quote, said Yahuwah, period.
Very done. Okay. All right, everybody. That is it for the book of Habakkuk. We are, or actually Zephaniah. So yeah, that's the end of Zephaniah. For anyone out there, if you guys ever make it to the end of this, give us a shout out because we'd love to see that anyone actually watches it to the end, which you probably won't. So for those who do, much love to you. And for those helping us proofread this, thank you guys very, very much. We're out.